If anyone was curious how this night's about to go, just know this: Kendrick has already insulted EA and told him he looks like a kidnapper. So that should tell you how tonight is about to go. Even though it's supposed to be a celebratory night, but that's where we're at tonight.
Oh my God.
EA, any responses? Right before we come on air, just took a cheap shot at him.
Terrible.
It's all right. Kendrick can be a mean person if he wants to be. That's cool.
No, I am not a mean person. I love everybody. You just look terrible.
Kendrick wants to insult people in their look. I mean, I'm not going to go on what Kendrick looks like. I'm not going to go there. But you know what? We're just gonna. I'm a nice person. I don't go there.
Hold on.
Hey, I had me a great night last night.
You matured a little bit, EA, since you've been over there 13-10 the ticket.
That's right. You know, when you work for America's favorite radio station, you mature up.
Okay, all right. Let's not go. Let's not go too far. Let's not get out of hand here. Let's not do that at all. Oh man, what a fun time to be a Cowboys fan. I'll tell you that much. It is a real fun time.
I got 40 reasons to be happy.
40? That's all.
Look out.
Yeah, 40.
Usually, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, just 40.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all.
I'll
tell you what. Despite some very loud music being played over a broadcast Sunday, I would say we had a good time over there at the Maverick Bar this past Sunday. I think it was a good time.
Hold on. It was a couple.
We had a very
hold on. It was a couple people had a real good time. Spitting over the top of my head, slurring words and everything. They had a real good time.
I saw that. What was going on? You guys look like
you talking about that one lady?
Yeah, I kept putting the broom in my head over the top of my head because it was stuff flying over.
Were you in a? It seemed when I was watching the replay, you guys were
of European descent who looked like Rachel from Friends.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Where's she at? Walt, where's she at now? I gotta meet her.
You don't want that.
If it looks like Rachel from Friends,
she looked like Rachel from Friends. She did.
Yeah,
then we're
sloppy Rachel.
An older version, but she looked like her.
An older sloppy version.
Yeah, some people thought that her and Shams was about to go at it on the group. I'm sorry, on the chat.
I did.
Why not? What couldn't
because she was a diehard Cowboy fan. She thought that Shams was a Giants fan, and it was. The Maverick bar is a Cowboys bar.
Well, she did pick the Cowboys.
Well, there was a reason she picked the Giants.
No, she just picked the Giants.
There was a reason she did that.
I don't understand why.
I don't understand either. I don't get the.
I mean,
the
she
point
just
of
turned around,
pick
the Giants. Like, good God.
If you're a Cowboys fan, you pick the Cowboys.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we bring her in? We've got her here. Why don't we bring her in to explain why she took the Giants, guys? And here she is from the land of Garland. We have Shammy Sham, Shamarie knows. And Sham, the question is, why did you take the Giants?
All right. Hey, EA. So the reason why I took the Giants is because somebody that's on top of you in this broadcast.
What? What'd you say? Hey,
broadcast in this.
Hey, let's get that right.
What is happening? What is happening in Fort Worth?
I got respect for the LGBTQ community, but I don't swing that way. Come on.
Y'all took it that way. I mean, y'all didn't let me.
Oh, well, you want to say that I'm on top of you. Whoa.
You didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
So can I finish now?
Not really, but go ahead.
Right above you would have been a good choice, but that's okay. We get it, Shams.
Yeah, maybe so, but I don't think that too far ahead in that. So
yeah, you don't.
Yeah, on Wednesday night when we did our show, Kendrick, when we did our picks, Kendrick said who would win.
Who did you pick?
Kendrick picked the Giants to win, right? Okay.
Right.
I said there was no way I was betting against Dak Prescott because he hasn't lost to them since 2016.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I said that Dak doesn't lose to the Giants, and he hasn't lost since his rookie year. We got into a whole talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
So come in Sunday.
That's right.
Sunday happens.
It was Sunday.
And Kendrick goes.
Sunday.
It was Sunday. I said Sunday.
Yeah.
Clean New Year's. I said Sunday.
Wow.
So
Sunday.
We're doing game picks before the game, right?
Yeah.
Here it goes. You know what, guys? I'm gonna change my pick. Dak Prescott hasn't lost in 10 years. 10 games.
Yeah.
He has 10 games in a row.
Did not know that.
10 games.
Did not know that.
So what does he start doing? Starts putting this jinx on Dak. So I took upon myself, because every other time I said something, 10 games. 10 games. It's been 10 games. 10 games. So impressive. I say, you know what? This jinx is starting to feel very uneasy.
That's a personal problem.
Let me level it out and choose the Giants.
You gotta be weak-minded to think of jinx and stuff like that, superstitions.
I said
it was the greatest switch of all times again from Kendrick at the Maverick Bar.
So Kendrick switched his pick, but I switched mine because I had a valid reason with Kendrick picking that, because he put a hex or a jinx on Dak.
EA. People that have small minds and small livelihoods, they think of jinxes and hope for and stuff like that. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I just picked him because they said he won 10 times in a row. So I said, man, I won 10 times in a row. It's got to be something to it. So hey, I was going to switch and pick it to the Cowboys. There wasn't nothing else there. Sham's like, boy, you put a jinx on Dak. I mean, oh God, I'm so nervous. I have a bad feeling, so I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to change my pick.
Walt, can I say something?
Cowboys.
Well, I got to say something. First off, there's something going on between Shams and Kendrick. I don't know if you guys got some unresolved tension or some love connection. Like,
it's a sibling rivalry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know about sibling. There's some kind of thing going. There's some. I don't know.
It's the little brother. It's the little sister who thinks she's smarter and bigger than the big brother is what it is.
All right, she's the little sister, the smart Alex little sister, and he's the
exactly. You know how all those shows back in the 90s had that
big dumb brother.
Sister? Yeah, that show in the 90s that always had that little sister that would test the big brother. That's what you got right here.
Yeah, Josh and Drake.
Yeah, there you go, little Megan. Yeah. Exactly.
Listen, I love my little sister. I love my little sister, but if she's just scared to make a pick, that's her problem.
I wasn't scared to make a pick because I think
you guys should just pick games between how you feel about the teams, not because Kendrick said 10 in a row or.
Well, hold
Kendrick,
on. I agree with what Shams did. I mean, I agree with what Shams did because this Kendrick guy. I mean,
you always agree. You know what? You always agree with what Shams did.
No. You put down Dak Prescott. Right, you put down the Cowboys the whole week, and then you show up to the Maverick Bar, and all of a sudden you're a Cowboy fan.
Sir, I never put down the Cowboys.
Yes, you did, Kendrick. Bro, the entire night Wednesday.
I just had doubts about Dak Prescott. That's all. I never put down the Cowboys.
You said the Giants have improved. The Giants are the better team. The Giants will beat the Cowboys.
No, I never said a better team. I said it was a pick'em game. I said because the Giants were at home, I was going to pick the Giants.
Pick'em game.
I thought it was a pick'em game for mine. But when they said 10 times, I said, man, there's going to be something to this.
Listen.
So let me go ahead.
Why didn't you say that on Wednesday when we had the whole discussion?
Discussion about what?
About Dak not losing since 2016.
I kind of fell asleep at that point in my
Well, at least you're
guys,
honest.
I don't know. I want to know this. I don't know how you look at this Giants team from last year and this year, and everyone thought that Daniel Jones was going to be the superstar. I saw Daniel Jones as the quarterback, and that was it. That's all I had to do was make my decision. I said Cowboys by 10. I didn't know by 30 or by 40.
No,
but man, 40. Goodness. It was about 40. I'm bad at math. But regardless, you look at Daniel Jones and you say right there, that team's going to lose. That's a losing team. Good God. Who would have picked against
I'll just go by last season. It was the playoff team. So I thought, well, it's
And
New York. They're
Three
going
run
to be.
homer.
What a bad week. What a bad 2 days for New York. I mean, what a bad
The
2 days.
Rangers just hit a 3-run homer, guys.
The Giants get
talking
trounced.
The Rangers.
Who just hit a home run?
Okay.
The Rangers just hit a 3-run home run.
What does it matter?
Oh, that's great.
No, we're literally one game out of the division. Literally.
It doesn't matter. Scherzer's out, so the season's over.
Scherzer, your ace is gone.
The season's over with. But anyway,
yeah, Max Scherzer's gone.
What a bad 2 days for the New York for the city of New York. The Giants
That's
get
got a heck on it for real.
Kendrick, what are you talking about? They won the game. They won the game.
Then the
Jets wear the Giants polo during the Cowboys game on Sunday.
He should.
No, actually, Walter one broke that polo. Chicken.
I did have my Giants polo in case things got out of hand with the Mavericks.
The only one was flip flopping. Actually, was Walt. He had his Giants polo ready to go. So you had some.
Well, that's natural. Walt will never be consistent. He'll never ever. That's why he's not. If the Cowboys ever win this thing, he should never be invited to the parade because he's never committed.
What type of foolishness is that? Look,
you never committed.
Look right here, EA. Right over my heart. Is where the star is. Where the star lies.
Yeah, but the fact that you have a Giants polo ready to go.
Don't worry, EA. Don't worry, EA. He's gonna have a Jets polo next Sunday too. Bring that off, so
Oh yeah, there you go. He's gonna go get it now.
He's got a Jets polo. Then you have a Cardinals polo.
Because just in case Milf Hunter decides to lead a victory.
What are y'all calling?
I mean, that defense might. The Jets defense
might.
Got
the tags on it, Kendrick. Just fresh off the deal. Still got the tags on it.
Wow.
Right there.
Well, you
should have waited. They're not half price now.
Yeah.
Because, I got that this summer, EA. I got it this summer.
Hey, Walt. After 4 plays, you know what? The Jets fans, they was in the middle of that Jets chant. You know, it's going at Jets, Jets. Oh! You heard the scream.
Pause. You heard the scream. Everybody just pause.
What?
Spell Jets one more time.
J-E-T.
Do it again.
Yes.
Come on, Kenny.
No. Kenny, you go J-A-T. Really?
What's the Jets?
Hey, it's just like Floyd Mayweather when he's spelling GOAT. I'm the G-A-O-T.
I really love you guys.
They said that Floyd Mayweather said he's the greatest all of times when he was spelling GOAT.
Well, he got enough money. He can misspell anything he wants.
Somebody laughing at kid. Somebody laughing.
Man said J.
God, dog it. Well, I don't know how other way to start off the segment than talking about the Dallas Cowboys and the performance. And EA, since you weren't with us on Sunday, we'll start with you.
I was not.
What did you think about Sunday's performance?
I don't know what to think of it because at one point you had the most dominating performance you've ever seen. But was it because the Cowboys are really good, or is it because the Giants are really bad, or somewhere in the middle? I don't know, and that's the problem going to week 2. You really can't evaluate it while they work.
You're gonna be able to evaluate next week either.
Well, no, we'll see because next week is going to be a little more about the offense. That's the biggest question. While I did like what I saw from Mike McCarthy in the play calling, I do love the fact that they had their timing routes down. I love how Dak was getting the ball out quicker. There's a lot of things to like, but then again, there's execution problems. The tight ends, Jake Ferguson, 2 drop passes in the end zone.
No. Don't you complain about that. You're the one who wanted the tight end by committee. So you got it. This is what you
Come on, but they hit you in their hands in the end zone. You got to catch that. And that's the only thing that's kind of worrisome.
Tight end that was here who was catching them. And y'all didn't want to pay him. So
Dalton Schultz didn't do much in Houston either, right? So let's
Dalton Schultz would have came up with those plays. So
my point being is though, I don't know overall what kind of team this is. Is it truly a Super Bowl contender or not? So
wow, you got doubts,
Huh?
You got doubts?
Not doubts. I don't know. Like that's the thing because I don't know if it's the Giants being that bad or the Cowboys being that good. But they're good. They are good. There's no doubt about it. But how good are they? Are they Super Bowl contender good? Are they the best team in the NFC good? We don't know because San Francisco did the same thing against a bad Pittsburgh team. Brock Purdy looked pretty impressive. But then again, Pittsburgh's defense isn't that great outside of TJ Watt. So I don't know. Again, and then Philly, was that really Philly? Because Philly looked terrible against the Patriots. Well, again, I think it's because it's week one. You really can't evaluate. A lot of teams are kind of just working their way in because they had no preseason, really. None of these starters ever played. The Cowboys especially. It doesn't matter whose fault it is or not. I mean, it's the fucking world we live in. So I don't know. Week two, maybe we'll get a better understanding. But I will say this: it was really impressive to see the defense dominate the way they did. The biggest thing for me is the speed.
I just want to make sure I got this
was
right.
Awesome.
Out of everything that happened, let me make sure I got this right. Out of everything that happened this past Sunday, the first thing you do is come on here and criticize the offense that did the right thing and not turn the ball over and not get out of hand, which we probably would have seen if Kellen Moore was calling plays.
Wow.
Because that would have been an opportunity for him to be like, oh, man, we up 16 points. Let's go for it. Let's get this thing done.
They didn't turn the football over. Do you want a cookie now? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to turn the football over. That's
no.
That's football 101.
We're talking about the guy. We had a quarterback last year who threw like 10 interceptions.
Yeah, but that was an aberration.
So, of course, yes, we are praising them for not.
Was it? It was aberration.
Whatever the whatever the word is.
Go ahead, man.
Kendrick
I'm just saying, EA. Out of all things, EA, this is what we should be praising. That the offense didn't come out here and get too crazy with it. Like you said, WMC called a really good game, and he wasn't out there trying to make sure Dak didn't get his 200 yards or Dak's the best quarterback in the NFL. He wasn't out there trying to overdo it. They made sure that they called the right plays and got this thing done.
Well, I will say this: next week against the Jets, you're going to have to do much more than what the Cowboys did. They're going to go against a much better defense than what the Giants had.
You might not.
No, you don't need to do no. That's no.
Okay.
You don't need to be taking no chances next week.
Mr. Zod, if you don't mind. Mr. Zod, and I can't call you Mr. Zod, right? Just let me call you that real quick.
No, not today.
What did you see in the Jets offense that made you think okay, well, I'm just saying. What did you see in the Jets offense on Monday night that makes you think that they about to come out here and thrash us up?
I didn't say that. I'm talking about the Jets defense. I'm saying that the Cowboys need to get ready for a Jets defense that is going to be very tough to go against, and they're going to have to be on their best game. They can't have touchdowns let go in the red zone. They can't keep doing that. You can't win against the Jets with field goals. You can't keep doing that. You got to score touchdowns in the red zone.
We didn't.
Well, you may just have to because Josh Allen thought he can get touchdowns, and he turned it over 4 times.
Well, Josh Allen sucked it up last night, or Monday night. I'm just saying this: you gotta be better against the Jets defense. You just 100% have to do that. And I'm confident about the other end. The Cowboys defense is going to keep you in it, so don't worry about that.
In my opinion, you
play on a bag of chips.
Well,
there you go.
Wow. Listen, the same game plan needs to go in as to me as last week. You don't need to be trying to be aggressive or forceful against the Jets. That's a legitimate top 3 defense. Will turn you over. In my opinion, first team to 13 wins this game. I think you're going to be seeing 3 yards of cloud dust. Both defenses are going to be elite in this game. I don't think you're going to see much out of either offense, ball control, punt, field position. See which team makes the bad turnover at the end. That's kind of my opinion of it.
Can I see?
Shams had her hand up. Let's go over to Shams real quick. Shams, what do you want to add?
I do want
We
to
talk about Kevin Porter Jr.?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
I do want to add that Dak could have easily had over 200 some yards. His stats were like 17 of 24, 14 of 24, something like 14 to 24. A stat came out today. Cowboys had the highest number of drops at 5.
It was 13 to 24.
14 to 24 or 13? It doesn't matter.
I'm checking right now. I think it was 13.
It was 13 out of 24.
The stat came out today that he had the highest number of drops for four drops. And those drops were players that were wide open that would have got, yards. So I'm going to factor that in. So he definitely had 200 yards and drop touchdowns because your tight ends can't catch the ball. And another receiver couldn't catch the ball as well. So I'm factoring that in, and those drops were drive killers because they were actually moving the ball down the field. All offseason, I heard Giants defense got better. The Giants got better. They added people. Isaiah Simmons, they added people. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a game that the Cowboys don't need to sleep on. Blah, 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 blah. Even when the Cowboys offense was on the field, they were moving the ball with ease. Running the switch up. This was one of the highest games that the Cowboys did. We didn't see that with Kellen Moore. It was pre-snap movement this game. I believe I don't think the Giants are as bad as the Cowboys made them look on Monday. Because one, the weather conditions were bad. Two, the Giants coaches Daniel Jones to keep him in the game that long. And three, you just dealt with a defense who was hungry. And even in offense, because the offense was moving the ball. Tony Pollard was moving it. Rico Dowdle was moving it. CeeDee Lamb, even with his first touch, that route that he had was amazing. You saw Kevontae Turpin got in. There were some plays that I was like, okay, you don't need to run that with Turpin. You need to run that with somebody else or something. Mike McCarthy.
Oh, Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy called a good game. I think this game is going to be low scoring, but not as 13-13. I think it's maybe a 17-14, 20-14 type of game. Because, like I said, the Cowboys offense was moving the ball. And even at times you notice the Bills were moving the ball as well. If it wasn't for careless reads by Josh Allen, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. Josh Allen looked like a complete nutcase on Monday night. So I think you got to go out and establish the run. Once you establish the run, that'll open up your play action. But you better watch out for Jordan Whitehead. And Sauce Gardner. Those two people. But I will take my offense over their defense. I'm sorry, I would. Dak looked very calm with the ball on Sunday night. He didn't force any. He forced maybe, I think, one or two erratic passes. You had Shady McCoy. No, you had Keyshawn Johnson get up. And this is how I know these people don't watch box score watch. Keyshawn Johnson got on the Undisputed on Monday and said Dak Prescott was erratic with the ball. Dak Prescott threw and forced passes through the game.
Shout out to David from Johnstown, New York. Sorry about that ass whooping, David.
So, Dave?
Games because Dak never looked erratic. Dak calm and poised with the ball. He looked very calm. He made quick decisions and he went with it. Even that one pass, when Michael Gallup finally caught a pass because I thought he got left in the preseason, but he showed up in the end of the game. Hey, it was the right read. He got up and got it. It's little things that I feel like this offense finally improved on. Maybe it's just game one, and I don't overreact to game one. But watching that offense move the ball, even in the rain, I was impressed with it. So maybe in a dry stadium right now, our freaking tight ends can catch the ball because there was a lot of opportunities for the tight ends to get some yards. Fergie could have had over 56 yards.
And you're going to need it because we just saw that Brandon Cooks is on the practice report or the injury report with a knee injury from the game. Mike McCarthy said it was from the game.
Already.
Got a knee.
So they don't seem like they don't think it's that serious, but still, it's something to look out for. Also, Tyler Smith most likely won't play again because according to David Moore from the Dallas Morning News, it was not close for him to play on Sunday. So if that's the case, you're going to come here on Wednesday and Thursday, and if he's not practicing, there's a very good chance he'll miss this game as well. And if you do that, your offensive line, I'll say this, they played remarkably well without Tyler Smith. That
two All-Pro, Dexter Lawrence and what's the other one? Pass rushers. The Tyron Smith didn't allow pressure that game.
No, he didn't.
And
on the other side,
and the other guy, you didn't know there was a backup on that offensive line.
No. And then on the other side, Zach Martin and Terrence Steele, those two together are an impressive duo because they were maulers. There's a reason why Tony Pollard was getting those big runs on that side and getting into the end zone because those two were just pushing those men out of the way, they were like beasts. So we are lucky to have Zach Martin and Terrence Steele there. Terrence Steele, good God. What a story. Terrence Steele came in almost 3 years ago. Nobody knew his name. Everyone was like, who is this guy? What is he doing? Why is he starting in 2020 against the Rams? The guy has turned himself around and become one of the best offensive linemen we got. So props to Terrence Steele.
I would like to give a shout out to Odighi Zua. That's what I'd like to give a shout out to. What a game he had Sunday.
I mean,
I was watching.
Listen, guys. The bottom line is.
Go ahead, Kendrick.
The bottom line is this. This is going to be a very, in my opinion, it's going to be a very tough game. You're dealing with guys. I mean, a legitimate defense that can look you eye to eye. I'm not saying that they're better than the Cowboys, but they're legitimate. Like I said, top three defense. You got Quentin Jefferson, C.J. Mosley, Sauce Gardner, D.J. Reed, Jordan Whitehead had 3 picks. They're a legitimate big time pressure you, turn you over on defense. The Brandon Cooks thing is a little disturbing with the knee this early. You just said EA. Hopefully it's nothing. Like you said, I agree with you, Shams. They had a lot of drops. But this week you're dealing, even though it was a lot of opportunities last week, you're dealing with a new animal. And in my mind, to win this game, I don't think the Cowboys are going to be like doing too much aggressiveness, pushing the ball, taking too many chances. I think it's going to be, like I said, a defensive battle. I think the Cowboys, you think about on the Jets' offense end, their running game. They got 2 studs. They don't have a trigger man, throwing the ball, but all it takes is one big play and it can turn the game around. So I got the Cowboys. I'm gonna change. I got the Cowboys win this game, but it's gonna be a tough one because that defense is legit.
I don't think it's gonna be as tough as people think, and here's the reason why. I think that if the offensive line plays like it did last week against the Giants, if they play at their level, what they're supposed to do, I think the Cowboys offense can get down the field and spread this defense apart. Now, Dak can't be erratic and can't do anything he did last year because, like you mentioned, they got the best I wouldn't say the best. I think the Cowboys have the best 1-2 punch in the secondary, but they do have a very legit
but they're right behind them. If they are, they're right behind them. So.
They are. And so I don't think Dak should get too erratic throwing downfield and just trying to force it. But, man, if Brandon Cooks does play, good God, they are going to open up that field. And I'm telling you right now, CeeDee Lamb is going to cook in the middle of the field, especially in this game, because I think there is something to say about the weather. I think the weather did play a huge part in pretty much cutting the playbook 50% in half because they couldn't do everything they wanted because Hell, why would you do that? It's stupid to go try to air it out in the rainy conditions. But you're at home. You're at home with your fans behind you. No weather conditions, unless somebody's throwing beer on the field. They shouldn't have to worry about that. So I think that they might have something edge against this Jets defense. I really think they do, because the Cowboys offensive line proved to me against that Giants defensive line that they can maul. They can maul and they can run the football really good with Tony Pollard and company. If that's the case, Dak should have a decent game against this Jets defense.
Are you worried about the Jets running
but
game?
EA.
I'm not worried about the Jets running game because
No, I was going to say but EA, if the Cowboys defense is going to play like that, do we really need to see a whole lot from Dak? I mean,
no.
If they come out playing like that again Sunday, do we want Dak having 200 passing yards? Are we good with 143 passing yards?
Well, why do you have this mentality like, oh, we don't need to do this because the other guy? Why don't we just go play football and be the best we can be on all three phases of the game? Why do we have to that's okay, the defense got me this week, so I can go sit down? No. I want Dak to go there.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said if the defense is going to play like that, do we need Dak out there having 200 yards if the defense is going to be balling out like that?
I want us to be aggressive. I want us to go fight. I want us to go try to score at every position.
There it is right there. You are what's wrong with Cowboys.
I want to score on every possession.
That's why you face the Cowboys Nation right there. Because
I don't want to score in every possession.
You don't need to score. All you need to do is win the game. No, you're trying to run the score is what you're trying to do. Is what you want.
No, I'm trying to make sure.
Patrick Mahomes 203 yards from the quarterback. Just take the win. Just take the win and get to the playoffs to the Super Bowl.
You win. If you start to play around with keep away, you're going to lose.
I didn't say play away. I said if the defense is going to ball out like they did,
keep away is not a strategy to win. All you got to do is come up there.
What are you talking about?
Listen, that's not a strategy to win. That's a strategy to lose forward.
You don't want him to game. You don't want him to game manage. You don't want him to game manage. Is what you don't want him to do.
Listen, I'm trying to say is I'm not telling Dak to go crazy and go 500 yards, go like Tua against against the Chargers. I'm not asking him to do that, but I'm not saying for Dak to sit there. I'm not sitting there and say, hey, Dak, go just chill and, just hand the ball off 5 times in a row and not care about anything. No, have a balanced attack, have a good normal game plan, and go try to score points. That's all I want him to do. I don't want him to go
what difference does it make on how you score? What difference does it make? You style point. This is what Tobias has gotten on you about before. If
that's
the defense is balling, you are, because the defense is balling. And all you got to do is come out here and not lose a football game.
No, but it's a weak mentality. That's a weak mentality.
And get the win.
That's a weak because listen, the Jets can do that. The Jets can say, "Hey, we can do that," because they don't trust in their quarterback, so they don't want to go score a lot of points. They just want to give it to their defense. But you do have to have a little bit of points, right? You do have to score some touchdowns. You don't want to be this passive team. You don't want to be that. You want to be uncontrolled of the game.
Don't come out there doing too much. We don't need him pass for 200 and something yards if the defense is out there. Because let's think about this real quick. Let's think about this.
200 is nothing. Is like
okay. So what? So what if he gets less than 200? He had 143 and they scored 40 points.
What's a good day? What's a good day for Dak? EA. In your opinion, Sunday. What's a good
300, 250, 300.
Get this guy over here talking about
250 to 300.
He's trying to get Dak to throw some.
I'm sorry. I know. Keep away is sitting there and playing keep away is weak mentality.
It's not about keep away.
I didn't say for Dak to throw. First of all, I don't want Dak. I never. No, and by the way, are we sure that we don't know how the defense is going to play next week anyway? We're assuming that because they got Zach Wilson back there. We don't know. What if the run game starts getting up? But you can't go into the game with that game plan already established, Walt. You have to be ready to go. Say, hey, it doesn't matter what the defense is going to do. We need to go out there and score touchdowns on every drive. That should be your mentality, no matter what.
Right.
You do that because sometimes people get those big leads.
I didn't say that you didn't have a game plan. I'm saying that if the defense, if you get on the field, the defense is balling like that, and the defense is balling like that, all we have to do is say, hey, Dak, just go out there and, we don't need to get too crazy. We got a couple plays here. Let's run them. Let's get in the end zone. Of course,
I agree with that.
Let's get in the end zone. Let's get this dub and let's get out of here.
I agree with
you on the other hand,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't need you to I don't need you to change any game plan because we got a defense. No, you go the normal
this guy talks like
game. Okay, who is this person? Give me his name. Whoever this guy is, because you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Don't even fucking get on. No, you're a fucking idiot if you think I'm talking like Madden. It's all fucking pros talk, motherfucker. It's all motherfucking pros talk. Fucking bull. You're probably 5-year-old, 10-year-old kid at home playing Madden.
Back a full week and I already want you gone.
Hey, what you mad for?
Shams, what you got over there, Shams?
Got Shammy.
You're an idiot, fat. Okay, you're the one. I'm the fat boy. Okay, why don't you come and talk? What's your name? Give us your name. I'll find you. I'll show you what a fat boy can do.
What? Yeah, you gonna get in the Dark Knight? You gonna get in the Dark Knight and go find him?
Fuck yeah.
What you got over there, Shams?
I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. I did not say I want Dak to throw for 500 fucking yards. I didn't say that. I said don't change your game plan just because your defense is playing well. I said just go play, do your normal game plan. That's it. I didn't say anything fucking about throwing the football 500 times. Fucking people are thinking sick.
My little sister got something to say. I want to hear what she has to say. Be quiet. Yeah, you've already said enough. The people don't even want to hear from you anymore. What you got, Shams?
I guess not. Dumbass Facebook user.
Set this guy straight.
He's still talking.
Don't catch these hands. It won't be nice. Get this. First of all, dude. I don't know who you are. First of all, I founded this fucking show with Walt from the beginning, so I'm just as much a part of it since the beginning. So why don't you get your fucking ass off the comment screen, motherfucker?
Clown.
Yeah, hiding behind the keyboards.
You don't catch these hands.
Keyboard warrior.
He's a keyboard warrior. Of course he is.
Is that what you call? You just called him a keyboard warrior?
Yeah, this is what he is. Go ahead, Sham. Sorry.
Nice for you.
I'm calmed down now.
Man,
you got a good nap there, Shams?
Working over there, the tickets got you wound up, man.
Yeah, man.
I guess so. Hey, Shams, go ahead.
I mean, I've been trying to talk for the past 10 minutes, but EA gets on here and it turns into the EA freaking show. I mean, god dang. Like,
it's a great show.
Yeah, that 1310 the ticket mentality.
It's not. It's a very awful show because you sound dumb as heck saying that you want the Cowboys to go out there and score every play.
Time out. Hold on. You don't want you don't think you're supposed to score. You don't think that you don't think they tell Shams that they don't tell their players the object of the drive is to score on every play on every drive. On every drive they want to score.
I'm going to bed.
But I'm just telling you that's what it is.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
You want me to go to? I'm supposed to go to the Star tomorrow. You want me to ask them like, oh, hey Dak, apparently they don't want you scoring on every drive. You want me to ask them that tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Do whatever you want because 1310 the ticket pays your bills. Do whatever you want because right now your word is law. Nobody else can say anything. Everybody else is an MF for this, MF for that. So why do I even need to speak? Why do I even need to be on? Because whatever I say is going to get debunked by EA because it's law and it's right. So whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, he put his name on EA.
I said
put
one
his name
thing.
On it.
Oh, there you go. You put his name on it.
Because I said I'm stupid. So I had to respond.
There you go. Yeah, right there. I put a name on it. Don't hide.
Let Shams talk.
Let Shams talk. Yeah, they don't want to hear you anymore.
I am. I'm trying. I'm trying to let Sham talk.
You have not let me talk. You haven't tried to let me talk because every time I open my mouth, you have something to say. Every time. It's getting annoying.
He's quiet now, Shams. Go for it.
Literally annoying. My God, I'm irritated.
Is that the middle finger? You got it up there? Okay.
Go ahead, Shams. You got the floor.
Oh my God, I don't even have nothing else to say. Go Cowboys. That's all.
Oh, thanks a lot, EA. You ruined everything, EA.
You powered it down.
You ruined everything.
You powered it down.
Kendrick, you got anything you
Go
want to
ahead,
add
Shams.
to what EA is saying?
Listen, I understand that EA wants to go. I understand what I understand what you're actually talking about, EA. You always want to score in every possession, but you're not going to score in every possession. The fact of the matter, I think what you're saying, you just want Dak to be careful.
No, of course not. I understand that. I just didn't want Walt's. No, I was
he cut you off too.
Walt's
He
mentality.
cut everybody off. He will not let nobody finish their statement because he always gotta open his mouth.
I was sitting there here agreeing with you, man.
I'm just talking. I'm having a conversation with Kendrick, man. Chance, you had your chance.
With you, man.
Chance, you had your chance.
It's not that I had my chance. It's the fact that every time somebody.
No, I know. I'm talking with you, Kendrick. I thought we were just having a conversation. You and I were just having a conversation. Sorry.
I promise you, the show wasn't like this when you wasn't on. I promise you, it wasn't. Promise you.
Go ahead, finish, Kendrick.
I was saying, I understand what EA is talking about. Yeah, you want to score every time. You want to be aggressive every time. That's what offense does. You don't go in the game plan thinking, well, let's not score. I think people understand that. The fact of the matter, I think what EA is saying, just don't be lazy with the football and commit turnovers. I think that's what Walt was saying. As long as we don't turn the ball over, we basically give our guys we give ourselves a great shot to win the football game. As I was saying, both defenses to me are legit. It's not a week one thing. I'm going to push back on you on that yet. It's not a week one thing. These defenses are legit. You're going to see some great defensive play. And the key for both teams is, in my opinion, listen, if you have your opportunities, go for them. But if it's not there, it's okay to punt the football and let the best side of the ball, which is the defense on both teams, let them go ahead and ball and see if you can create turnovers again. And like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I don't think nobody's going to run away from the other team. I think both defenses are going to dominate. I think the Cowboys edge them out because they have the better quarterback play. And but as long as Dak doesn't turn the football over, doesn't be lazy and messy with the ball, they should win this one.
Now, listen, I'm not worried about the Jets. First off, we're gonna be at home, AT&T Stadium. It's gonna. I don't know. Well, I was gonna say
we got it now.
But it's not gonna. It's not gonna be packed there anymore. Now that Aaron Rodgers is not coming to town. You know, they said Donald Trump was in jail longer than Aaron Rodgers out there on the field on Monday night. So Donald Trump went to do his turnaround quicker than that. Kendrick, they held me in Collin County jail for longer than what Aaron Rodgers was out there on that field for the other night.
He was there for 11 minutes. He was there for 11 minutes.
Yeah, I was there for like a day or two. He only got 11 minutes over there in Collin County. Collin County, I'd be ashamed of themselves why they held me like that, but it's all right.
Pretty quick, Walt.
Yeah. We'll get on that later on how I ended up in Collin County, Collin County jail. But I just think the Cowboys are. I think the Cowboys might be starting the season off about 4-0 right now. Looking at things, looking at the schedule. You got the Cardinals, you've got the Patriots coming up next, and you got the Jets. I mean, I just think we're about to start off 4-0.
Hey, well, can I give you a list of the quarterbacks the Cowboys are going to be facing?
First off, before you give that list, I just want to say something. Don't talk down on Mac 10. Just don't talk down on Mac 10 because I know where you're getting ready to go with this. But go ahead.
Okay. Zach Wilson this week. Josh Dobbs next week, Arizona. Mac Jones, Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford. Oh, Justin Herbert, then the bye. Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, Bryce Young, Sam Howell, Geno Smith, Jalen Hurts. It's a little bit tougher now. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Tua, Jared Goff, and then Sam Howell. Any of those, I'm gonna ask you this: out of those quarterbacks, which games are Dak's where he's officially not the best quarterback in those games? Where you can say, well, no, he's not the best quarterback in that game. I posed that question all
Justin Herbert for one.
Okay.
The Chargers game, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that's Sham's favorite quarterback, Justin Herbert.
Maybe you got.
I don't know. I would
Hurts.
say Matt Stafford too, but I don't know. Like, I don't.
Stop it.
I still think Dak's better than Jalen Hurts.
Stop it. Dak is better than all those quarterbacks that have been listed. Except, I know Shams ain't gonna like this, but it's a tie between him and Justin Herbert.
Shams.
And I know. I heard Woolchuck say it yesterday. The same thing Shams said about how Justin Herbert's getting anointed, and that Justin Herbert hasn't really done anything. And that's fine. You can say that about Justin Herbert. I'll take that. But at the same time, let's just not act like Justin Herbert's just some pushover and just doesn't want to and just can't do anything out there. I mean, he just had some bad coaching decisions. But I think Justin Herbert's a good quarterback.
He's had some terrible coaching.
Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts. Those are really only two that just, oh my God, it's gonna probably give Cowboys problems. By that time, Jalen Hurts is probably gonna figure it out. Justin Herbert, of course, is the return of Kellen Moore. He's gonna pull out every trick in the book on this team. He's gonna try to at least. And they didn't lose the game because of him.
Any words about Tua or Jared Goff?
Tua, my God, Tua has been amazing.
You was right on that one, Shams. You was right about that one.
Tua is slinging that ball, especially to Tyreek Hill. You just got to worry about his head now. Jared Goff in the Lions, I will say those probably be the 4 games that I'm worried about. And I even had this team going.
What's your 4 games?
Chargers, Lions, Dolphins, and Eagles. 1 game.
Whoa, no 49ers?
Oh, dang, we do have them in the. Yeah, okay, 5.
Okay. Could you out of those 5? Which
11-6 or 12-5 at worst, or 13-4, 13 and one of those 2. I had us at least losing 5. We're gonna lose 5 games, because Cowboys always lose a game that we're not supposed to lose, and that game that we're not supposed to lose, I think, can be towards it'll probably, to me, be Miami, because we should be able to beat up on Miami, even with Tua, because Tua's headaches. That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't think Tua's.
That's a trap game.
I think it's a trap game.
Even though trap games like Carolina, the Rams are a trap game. The Patriots and the Cardinals are a trap game to me.
I think.
But you just said they're going 4-0.
Who? Oh! No! I didn't say we're going 4-0. I'm just saying like those are trap games.
Yeah,
those are trap games though. Those are all trap games.
Okay,
but I agree. Okay. I agree with Sham. I agree with Sham.
I don't know. Arizona's pretty bad,
and they almost beat the Commanders.
Yeah, and Shams is right. See, that's one of those games right there that we come in here all cocky and confident, like, oh yeah, we got this one, guys. This is the one right here. We ain't got to do too much. And then all of a sudden, Arizona starts putting some plays together out of it. You're like, where did that come from?
I'm gonna get a list of teams, list of quarterbacks. Brock Purdy looked good.
I think
really in command.
So here's my thing. I think that the Niners defense is going to start carrying their offense like the Cowboys defense carries our offense. And here's why. the Pittsburgh Steelers are god awful. I'm sorry, their defense is god
That was
awful.
terrible.
Oh, but they had a great preseason.
Yeah, it's preseason.
You don't want to care about preseason, Kendrick.
More and more people are going to start figuring out Brock Purdy, and when they start dialing up these blitzes, they start figuring out the right defensive scheme. Once tape gets out there, I think he's going to start depending on his defense like we depend on our defense. Their defense is amazing too. Like I said, Cowboys, Jets, Niners, and Eagles, top 4 defenses in the world. I mean, in the league. So Purdy, to me, even though he's played 8 games now, 8 or 9, one of them, I still think it's one of those things teams are still trying to figure out with him. It's like Dak in his rookie season. Dak won 13 in a row, 12 in a row, or something like that, 11 in a row, and nobody ever figured out Dak. I mean, because we ran the ball. Nobody's going to figure that out offense right now for the Niners. It's going to take a minute, and because their offensive coordinator is steady scheming, and defenses are going to steady scheme as well. So once you start figuring out Brock Purdy's weakness, boom. That Niners game for me is probably going to be one of the biggest games in the season for me. We go out there and beat the Niners, I will. Oh my God, I'm gonna be rejoicing with everything in my mind, like rejoice. But it doesn't really matter because it's a regular season.
Yeah. I wouldn't put as much stock on it's Brock Purdy against Dak. I think, like I said, but Brock Purdy is a game manager. I never say he was an elite quarterback. I think he's a game manager, but he has so many weapons. I mean, he got 4 or 5 skill position weapons that he can just go to. Well, all you got to do is just throw the ball, get the ball out to these guys, and let them just do whatever they do best. On rack, run out the catch. I think I would say Justin Herbert a little bit better as far as throwing the ball than Dak. Interested to see him against Jalen Hurts, the 2 games, like you said. Josh Allen, he had a bad week, but hey, is he going to improve by the time we get late in the season? Tua, so I will say the same thing like Brock Purdy. He's got all those skill possession players. He just gives the ball to those guys and just let them go. And also Jared Goff. I think he's going back to listen, Jared Goff with a running game is excellent. He can just run play action off that running game. Jared Goff, when he has to be just the whole show, he's not a good quarterback when he's just running the whole thing himself. He's not an elite quarterback. He's a good quarterback. I think those are the games. But I think as far as skill, the only 2 guys I think on this list I would say can either maybe better than Dak or look Dak in the eyes, Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert, in my opinion.
Overrated.
Kendrick, real quick to piggyback out to that. We do know that Jalen Hurts has to beat Dak since being in the league. Every game that Jalen Hurts went up against the Cowboys that played when Dak Dak has played, Dak has outplayed him.
Right.
And the Cowboys have actually beat the Eagles. So like you said, I'm interested in those 2 games this year as well. I got them circled because you said the Eagles, to me, again, that Patriots game, granted it was raining up there as well, they did not look as dominant as I thought they were going to be, even though they raced out to a 16-0 lead.
The pass defense was ass. The pass defense was ass.
But Jalen Carter is a dog. I hate every team that passed on him, including us. Jalen Carter is a dog, and you let the Eagles get him with that pass rush. But their pass rush, they gave Mac Jones a lot of time. Their run defense was cool.
Yeah, run defense was great. But that pass defense Mac Jones was carving them dudes up in the middle of the field. He was carving them up.
And it took literally one Keyshawn Butte, sorry, LSU. Man, I hate it. It took him
drove up there to see you, LSU. That's got to criticize you.
If he would have drug his other foot, the Patriots win that game.
Oh yeah, you're right. You are absolutely correct. You absolutely
put it like this, Shams. If New England doesn't turn the ball over twice for one for score, yeah, they win that game. The turnover was early in the game, what basically doomed New England. It's hard to come back 16-0. I mean, it's hard to come back on a team that far.
If New England had a better quarterback, they'd win that game.
New England too much longer. I told you, kid, you might not make it to week 4. Keep fumbling that football over there in New England. Belichick don't do all that.
Well, he be back here.
He'll be back here. Yeah, I don't know if he's back here, but he won't be in New England fumbling that football. So let me ask you guys this question real quick.
It was right.
What team do you think had the best week 1 performance?
The overall?
Yes.
It doesn't seem to me that each team had both sides clicking on the ball, except for the Niners.
Hey, you brought that up at the Maverick Bar too, Shams. You were right. Like, this first week, like it wasn't everybody. They weren't clicking on both sides. Like either the offense was good, but the defense was bad, or the defense was bad, but the offense wasn't good this week. You brought that up. That's a really good point too. At the Maverick Bar.
Right. Total domination. The Niners, if you have to go complete overall, the Niners had complete offense and defense. Cowboys had complete defense. I'm not gonna say offense because we didn't have to do much. Yeah. My vote is the Niners.
Okay. What about you? I'm sorry. What about you, Kendrick?
I'm going to go with the Niners, and I'm going to give a slight shout out to the Cleveland Browns.
No,
knowing that Joe Burrow was injured, but that I got a chance to look because I sometimes when I'm off of work I record the games. I like to look at certain games. Those dudes were balling out, man. I mean, listen, Deshaun, he didn't get to do much, but that was an impressive victory that Cleveland did. But I'm gonna stick with Shams. I'm gonna go with the Niners, but I'm gonna give a slight because that was impressive what the Browns did. I mean, to hold that offense.
They didn't move the ball to the second half. It was bad. I watched that game.
The hold that offense. I mean, what was it like? They had 4 catches between those 3 receivers or something like crazy stat like that. They was in the backfield all day. I mean, that was impressive to me. But I'll agree with you. 49ers.
I think you got? The Cowboys actually was better in my opinion because I think the Cowboys because that was a total domination from start to finish. I'm just trying to be a homer. It's just from start to finish they demoralized the Giants to the point where the Giants looked lost. They did not look like the NFL team from start to finish.
The Giants did move the ball in that first possession, and then
on the first possession after that.
Yeah, I told Kendrick at the Maverick. I said, Kendrick, I don't think these guys are gonna get over. I don't think these guys are gonna be able to move the ball tonight with the way this defense is playing. I don't see them getting. They didn't even get past half field the whole night until like that one play, and then he fumbled the ball once he got past.
Yeah, they only had 2 possessions where they looked like they were normal. Outside of that, the Giants could not get anything going, and so I got to go with the Cowboys. But I do agree the Niners are before the Cowboys performance. That's what I was thinking. I was like the Niners. Good God, they had a 37 lead over the Steelers. I know the Steelers are bad, but Brock Purdy looked amazing to me. He did what he needed to do, and Christian McCaffrey proves he's one of the best running backs. When healthy, he is one of the best damn running backs in the league.
Not one if is the best. But real quick, Kendrick, I wanted to piggyback on your Browns pick. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
I watched that game, and it was very bad rainy conditions up there in Cleveland. Looking at Deshaun watching the stats, he was literally only 16 of 29, 154, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. They won that game via their running game because Nick Chubb won that game. Joe Burrow.
Didn't Deshaun run one in?
Huh?
He scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't Sean
Yeah, I
Watson
think he did.
score a
I
touchdown
think he scored. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in that second half.
Okay.
That second half, yeah. So and he also had 45 yards rushing. The reason why I couldn't give the Browns that one is because when I watched the game, their offense looked stagnant as well. And I watched a good portion of the game. Their offense looked stagnant. I think they got clicking in the second half. They got clicking in the second half because that Bengals team just looked demoralized. They did not look good at all. Joe Burrow, shout out to LSU, but he looked like a deer in the headlights.
I think I'm starting to understand why you took the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl now. I think I'm starting to see the connection here.
Yeah, I'm a Bayou Bengal.
I'm seeing the correlation.
Yeah, I just bought Pops actually when we were at the LSU game bought me a Jamar Chase LSU jersey.
Yeah, look, Jamar Chase talked a little bit too much trash to them
nice.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, he stood in and took it. He said, I said we not about to come get beaten up by no elves, and look, we got beat by some elves. So he took it. But I'm gonna reverse that question. I think the most disappointing team to me was the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I saw. I know you saw my text.
Yeah.
They pay Lamar Jackson all that money just to go out there and they like that. They like that. Pay him all that money.
And then they lose J.K. Dobbins for the
year.
Yeah, kill.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Hey,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I've got a surprise pick on who you think I'm gonna take this week. I guess I wouldn't say it was a dominant performance, but it was a shocking performance. And Kendrick knows this team because he has them apparently going to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl. I can't remember what it was, but I'm gonna take the Detroit Lions with that win over Kansas City on Thursday night. I think that was very big for the Detroit Lions for what they got going on over there. Also, honorable mentions: the Jacksonville Jaguars. Listen, Duval County's got something going with Trevor Lawrence and old gambling man over there.
I tried to tell y'all that
they got something going on over there. Yeah, that's a duo right there. They couldn't. It's hard to stop them two. Calvin Ridley, that's what his name is.
Finally got a number one receiver.
We boy.
And then they got Big Jones on the other side as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Good number. Yeah, good number two. Good number two.
So who are y'all most disappointed in?
Give me the Seattle Seahawks.
The Seahawks lost.
They look bad.
Why? You knew they were going to be
bad. They look bad.
Well, they look.
I mean,
watching that game at the Maverick Bar, and he got sacked in one possession 3 straight times.
Yeah, I mean they look bad. I mean, the fact that they're coming off a playoff appearance, the fact that nobody expects anything from the Rams. People thought Rams may be one of 5 worst teams in the league, and for them just to get they got dominated at home. Give me the Seahawks.
To me, it's the Chargers because the Chargers, with all the weapons they have and all the things going on with them, good God, I'm sorry, but don't the Chargers have some good players on defense? How do they keep giving up that many damn points? They're always in a freaking shootout.
I'm with you on that.
Doesn't make sense. You've got Joey Bosa, one of the best defensive players.
It's Kellen Moore's debut with the dog, America's coordinator out there, and that's what the Chargers go out there and do.
Say he did his job.
Go out there and lose a 1 freaking point to the Miami Dolphins. Another team that was disappointed me, the Denver Broncos, Shams. Denver Broncos let me down. I thought Russell Wilson was back, and they lose by 1 point.
You gave up 215 yards receiving to one receiver.
Just shaking my head over here, Shams. Thought Russell Wilson was gonna win it, and they lost by 1 point to them doggone Raiders.
On the mission for me, disappointing. Give me the Chicago Bears. Just getting mollywopped at home.
God.
I mean, at no point did I see that. It looked like EA. It wasn't like that they got beat. It looked like they quit. It really did look like they quitting it. Week one, you quitting? I mean, week one, it says a lot about the coach, and it maybe staying there a while. But yeah, give me an honorable mention to Bears.
Looks like Caleb Williams might be having a new home when he comes to the NFL. Might be in Chicago.
He said he gonna go back to school if the situation ain't right.
He's not going to Chicago. He's not going to Arizona. He'll go back to school.
He gonna be. Hey, Kendrick, he's gonna be in college. NIL money for another year.
Throw in the towel. Maybe they can get him.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to go back to this Broncos game real quick. Russell Wilson he was 27.
I'm sure you like to go play for New York.
With 77 passing yards, 2 TDs. Jimmy Garoppolo, X videos as I like to call him. He was 20 for 26, 200 passing yards, 2 TDs, and 1 interception. Will, do you think that the 49ers might regret giving up this guy Garoppolo? I mean, he came out with 200 yards and 2 TDs. Well, he did throw an interception, but
no, because
I'll
it's about the system.
A stat came
about the quarterback.
Yeah, because Kendrick's right there. Because there was a stat that came out and said that the other 2 spots where Jimmy Garoppolo's played, the Patriots and the Raiders, he had higher like yards per attempt and everything. All his numbers are much better when he's away from Kyle Shanahan. Now, also he did go to the Super Bowl with Kyle Shanahan. That's a different story, but it seems like as an individual, he does better away from Kyle Shanahan.
Well, how can you say that? Because he went to a Super Bowl and then they turned around and went to
because
that was
it's more of a team.
He got hurt.
It's more in the team aspect. I think it's that in the San Francisco, it's like he played to the system.
I got you. Now the next question is, what player had the best Sunday?
Tyreek Hill.
What's up, Lisa?
Tyreek Hill by far.
Yep.
Ooh.
I got no problem with
that. I mean, that pass two or three to him was on the money.
Right in the bucket.
Honorable mention. It just is like right there.
Honorable mention. I might sound like a homer, but it's okay.
Go for it, Sham.
Give me Micah.
That's what I was gonna go for. Micah freaking Parsons.
That young man was in the backfield within 0.5 seconds of every play almost. It took them 2 to 3 people holding him off. And what I've learned this year, if teams are going to start doing that, that opens up so many other pass rushers to get in on them. And that opened up Osa. That opened up DeMarcus Lawrence. That opens up even Mozzie Smith got in the backfield for 2 tackles for loss. Like, because of how they were trying to scheme against Micah Parsons. Now, what I don't need Micah to do is disappear in games like against the Eagles like he did last year. Like, I don't need.
Oh, whoa. What are you doing, Shams? What are you doing? Why are you calling out Micah right now?
I'm just
gave you a great game. He just gave you a great game. Leave him alone. Lisa says he created plays for others. I agree with that.
He did.
Yes, he did.
I agree with that.
He did.
Yeah, I mean,
I think there was one play.
Sales on the sidelines. Odigi Zua was like, everybody gets a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack. Fans look underneath the seat. You get a sack too. Everybody gets a sack in that Giants game.
He's going to take 2 offensive linemen or offensive lineman or tight end or run. He's going to take 2 to 3 guys with him because he can't be blocked by one person. So that's the disruption he takes. So when he's rushing the passer, it gives the opportunity for at least 3 other guys or how many guys is Cowboys seeing to have one-on-one opportunities and just beat their man. That's what he brings, in my opinion.
And also the fact of the matter is that he can also disrupt you because he can look like he's going back into coverage because he's really good at coverage as well. So either way, it's like a Swiss Army knife. Whatever you want to do with him, you want to make him a pass rusher, make him back in coverage. The offense has no idea what he's going to do, and so that gives you another advantage. And of course, the other guys around him are going to start eating off him. And I just think there's a big reason why I think he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I know a lot of people say Nick Bosa. I really think it's Mike is to win it this year. He has ascended to the next level.
Got to put Myles Garrett in there too. He looked like he's
that man was playing basketball before getting in the background. The back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Can we do a complete sham?
Yeah. Before we go there real quick, I do want to say this real quick. I like what the Cowboys did. CeeDee Lamb on Sounds of the Sideline said that Stephon Gilmore and Trevon Diggs are the best duo on the field right now. And I kind of want to say I like that the Cowboys have a young backfield back there, and it's got one old guy and the rest of the guys are young. I'm sorry, not old. I should say one veteran player, and the rest of the guys are young, and Trevon Diggs and the rest of those guys. I love that combination that they got back there. The Cowboys got it right. You guys got it right on your defense side of the ball, EA. Yeah. I know you want me to let you handle your side of the ball.
We don't give EA credit. Don't
I'm
give
just saying.
Stick to your offense, Walt. Stick to your offense.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I also want to piggyback real quick on Sounds of the Sideline. It was funny. I feel like this team is more of a family because you saw Tony Pollard come off and say, "Hey man, get about Rico. Give it to Rico." Like wanted Rico to get his touches, and it just seems like everybody was hyping each other up. Like, that's what Sounds of the Sideline is for. I feel like every team should do it, but I'm glad that the Cowboys do it. But you just feel like even in the pregame speeches, Dak was dropping F-bombs, Zach Martin was dropping F-bombs, and J-Ron, like it just feels. I'm not gonna say it feels different, but it just seems like this team is more of a family.
You know why that is, Shams? You bring up an excellent point because the Cowboys would do. The Cowboys that they didn't do that they've done better with this team is the generation gap and the age gap is not so big on this team anymore. Like you have old guys with the young guys. Now it's like a lot of young guys and they're all close knit together in age, so they understand they all together in the hip hop culture and everything. They all vibe there. They all a vibe is what the Cowboys team is. When you look at this Sounds of the Sideline, you look at them like, man, everybody like they about the same age with each other. They vibe with each other. Instead, you have Robert Quinn and a young Trevon Diggs somewhere on the team, and it's like them two don't hang out, ain't gonna hang out with each other. They ain't kicking it with each other. But you look at Sounds of the Sideline, you look at them, you like, man, everybody kind of young and probably 20. Everybody's kind of still in their 20s. Dak in his 30s, getting ready to go in his 30s, or he's in his 30s now. They kind of can vibe with each other.
And
the
oldest person on this roster is Stephon Gilmore.
Okay, exactly. Yeah. My point, Shams. Thank you. Everybody's close in age now. I like how Tank was leading over there on the sideline on Sounds of the Sideline too.
Bro, who was it when he was over there? Like,
I like what he was doing.
I was like, Tank, really? This is what you're doing?
Yeah. All right. Well, Shams, let's go. We'll hold on. Let's get you some music real quick. Get over.
Let's get messy. Let's get messy, y'all.
We can find out what's the 4-1.
Yeah, get messy,
exactly. This is part of the night where you just get messy. Just be in other people's business in the bedrooms and everything. But it's all right. We love it though. Come on.
We love it.
Just get messy, people.
Yeah. I'm all for the petty.
We need a theme song. I'm gonna come up with a theme song.
You didn't like the clip? You didn't like the music I put on the clip last week for you?
I wasn't paying attention. I was just so happy I had a complete sham segment.
Did you even see the clip I did?
I did. I just went to the music. I was just so happy.
Okay. When we finish, go back and look at the clip and see if you like that music. If not, I really gave you Mary. I was gonna give you Mary J. Blige, What's the 4-1, which is what's playing right now.
Hey, I actually like that.
Okay, there we go. All right. I got you.
Okay.
What we got?
Okay, guys, it's been a very quiet week in news and drama. Besides one big thing, I'm going to start small. There's trouble brewing over in Buffalo right now with a beat writer.
Oh no. Oh no.
Buffalo beat writer was caught on mic saying some very harsh words about Stephon Diggs. Now the context is not there, but the words that the beat writer said, she has also issued an apology. And you know, when you issue an apology, you're never on the right side. You're never on the right side.
Nope.
So
that's why you don't apologize.
Yeah, she goes and says, there's no control over Stephon Diggs. Dude's going to do what he wants to do. He'll look me in my face and say, F you. That's how he treats everybody in this organization. So she tried to clean it up by saying the context was another reporter said that she needed to go get Stephon Diggs and bring him out, and that was her response. I'm not buying that response at all, guys. I'm not buying that response one bit. But
so basically, let me understand this, Sam. She's saying that a reporter told her to go get Stephon Diggs. She was like, "Listen, he's gonna tell me F you. He's not gonna bring anybody out." Is that what she's saying?
Yes.
I mean, I can see that point, but I can understand why you don't buy it either.
Well, if that's the case, I wouldn't have issued a statement. I wouldn't have.
Can I ask a question? Why did she have to apologize?
Because she probably was getting some heat. She was getting some heat
for saying what she thought he said.
No, that's not what. That's what
I can see. I can see Diggs.
No,
she said that's what
she reported that.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's different. Because I was saying it's like if she reported that, hey, this is what he does, well then that's a report. But if that's just her opinion, then that's different.
Yeah, that's what she's alluding to.
All right.
Well, yeah.
We're gonna move over to Michigan State football coach Mel Tucker.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, Mel Tucker needs to learn to keep it in his pants, unless he's giving.
Oh no, not another one, Shams.
I love a meal.
Comment and masturbated without consent during a phone call.
Oh, come on, man!
He did a Louis C.K.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
Coach didn't go out like that.
Hold on.
And the worst part is, if you didn't catch when he was masturbating on a phone call without consent, the worst part is he was an advocate for rape survivors and sexual violence.
Yeah, but
he's an advocate.
Though. You apparently like
person accusing him.
Good question though. How did he get caught?
The person accusing him is named Brenda Tracy. She is a rape survivor who was made an living out of educating athletes about sexual violence. She basically Mel Tucker invited her to the campus 3 times, twice to speak to his players and staff. Their relationship was upended during a phone call in April of last year. Basically, she said that Mel Tucker made some sexual remarks onto her on the phone, and he was masturbating. Mind you, she's 25. Well, no, she's not 25.
Isn't that like the new room?
She opened rooms from when she was 25 and raped by 4 men at Oregon State.
Hey, isn't that like the dude on CNN who after they went to break or whatever, he got up and stood up and he was like in his drawers or something? Yeah, he
was doing the
They're like, hey, man, what?
Turn the camera off.
Oh man, these Zoom calls getting everybody screwed up, man. Y'all got to get back on the phone, man. Stop getting on these Zoom calls.
My question is, how could she tell if they were on the phone? Like, I understand she said some sexual stuff, but how could she tell he was
I would on there. How'd she get busted?
If you guys have never, I'm not, gonna put myself out there, but
whoa.
When you say that, you already put yourself out there. You already put yourself out there.
I'm simply saying, you know when somebody is relieving themselves because of the noises they make.
What noises they make?
He could have been making, dinner, supper.
Kendrick, no, Kendrick.
I have no idea. None.
No, Kendrick.
You sure you know?
No idea what kind of noises, but I'm just saying.
Well, you said it.
It might be noise.
Yeah, damn.
That's how she knew.
What in the hell is going on with this complete sham?
What kind of noise was he making?
And we're gonna move past that story, and now to the final story.
Oh!
The final story of the night of the complete sham. Unfortunately, is
Aaron Rodgers is out for the season.
No, I could care less.
Oh, no!
Wow.
Sorry, Aaron, you didn't make complete sham this week.
Unfortunately, the biggest, I'm not gonna say donkey of the day, but the biggest kick to the nuts should be Kevin Porter Jr. for what he did to a former WNBA star.
I thought she was a current player.
She is not currently on the team. She's not currently on. She was with Indiana Fever. Very, very beautiful woman.
That's my girl, Kirsa.
Yeah, her dad played basketball. Her sister is the widow of Dwayne Haskins. Basically what happened was he got locked out of their hotel room and she wouldn't open the door. So he went and got hotel security. We got into hotel security. Hotel security let him in. And as soon as the door closed, he beat her very, very, very badly.
Didn't he choke her out or something?
Choked her out, broke her neck, a vertebrae in her neck. Yeah. The only way she got away, she ran down the hall screaming, covered in blood. Now, the Houston Rockets, this is why I will never respect the Houston Rockets.
Go ahead and say it. I heard about this too. Go ahead and say it.
All they said, they're investigating the order, but when all this stuff has come out, there's no reason why he should still be employed by your team and getting paid.
Oh, did you hear the latest news, Shams, with that situation?
What is the latest news?
They're trying to trade him and get draft picks for him. They're trying to trade him actively right now. The Houston Rockets are trying to trade him.
Who wants to trade for him?
That's what I said. Yeah, who the hell is going to trade for him?
Hello, Walt. And they got the nerve to ask who want draft compensation.
Yeah, they tell us we want draft compensation for us.
So I've seen plenty of people saying,
like the Greg Hardy situation.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of people saying she should have just unlocked the door and da-da-da-da. Here on BFB, we do not condone domestic violence or anything like that. If you are a man putting your hands on a woman, I think you need to be castrated and put in the pits of hell. So I hope he is put in general pop with all the other people so he can get his behind.
I think he's out on bail. I think he's out on bail.
Well, when he goes to jail. When he goes to jail.
He's not, if it's his first offense, he's not gonna go to jail.
No, actually, there's stories coming out. It is not his first offense. He has been in trouble before with violence, not to a woman, but to other people. It's starting to come out. You know, when one story drops, all the other stuff starts trickling in.
Right.
You mean
Kevin Porter Jr. has always walked a tight, thin line. So I pray no other team trades for him.
They,
I don't think you have to worry about Shams. Your prayers will be answered on this.
No, nobody doing that.
I'm just saying.
The Houston Rockets will get no calls back from other teams.
Your team is. Hold on, time out. What if the Mavericks did it?
No.
You know, Mark Cuban already has the reputation.
No. Don't worry about that. Mark Cuban's not doing it.
Cynthia Marshall won't let that happen.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
after the sexual scandals that they had with the Mavs.
Yeah, not only that.
You may have been right about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I may have agreed with you. Hey, man, did this. But no, they ain't doing it now.
They're not doing it now. Not while St. Marshall. Not while St. Marshall's there. Well, thank you, Shams. That was a very interesting a complete sham. Man, just can we go back to that one?
That second story. That second story.
Let's not go back to that story. Let's not go back to that story. We'll talk. We'll dig some more of that conversation off air. Well, I gotta find some more. I got a lot of questions to ask about that story. I'm kind of I'm trying to figure out how dude got busted.
Like how long was the phone call?
Yeah.
How long were the phone calls?
Is that a sound he was making you drink? Oh man.
He said, oh.
Okay, I got it. I'm going to read.
Here we go.
On April 28th of 2022, the phone call happened. Tucker called Tracy in the early hours of April 28th. The outlet reports that Tucker said he became aroused when Tracy made a comment about her appearance and needing to go to the gym before discussing having phone sex. Tucker alleges Tracy said that they should have phone sex once, but Tracy denies his account of that phone call. According to Tracy, Tucker sent her a photo of them together at a spring game, made a comment about her body, and then said to began masturbating. Tracy was uncomfortable during the phone call and cried after the phone call ended. Tucker would later say that the call was an entirely mutual private event between two adults living at opposite ends of the country.
It's getting hot in here.
Shame somebody crying out the phone sex.
I will say this. Phone sex is how you get through it when you are a coach, apparently. And when you're traveling, you have to, I guess.
No, that's how he gets through it.
Hold on. Stop. Did you say that's how a coach gets through it?
I'm assuming.
No, that's how he gets.
I mean, I was getting ready to say, Shams, aren't you a coach?
Aren't you a coach?
Aren't you a coach, Shams?
You're a coach. You are a coach. What are you doing right now, Shams?
Wow.
I do not travel around the world, so and two,
okay.
I do not engage in those type of activities.
Is that what your disclaimer was for earlier?
Whoa, hold on. You remember a couple weeks ago we doing shows? You had this kind of goofy look on her face. Like,
she was tired. She was tired from dealing
I'm so
with
tired.
that night.
So I'm so tired.
Man, we gotta pick the game. We gotta pick the games for this week, man. Thank you, Shams. I felt like Nelly Hot in here was very appropriate for that.
Yeah, please don't get tired anymore, Shams.
That was very appropriate. All right, let's get over to week 2 of the NFL game picks. But
also, can I say something? Also, it really depends on who tells you that, because I'm guaranteed if somebody told her over the phone that she was attracted to, that he was aroused, she wouldn't mind. Now, if EA said it, it's definitely sexual assault. Sorry.
Damn, EA.
I'm just sitting here. I didn't say anything.
Hey, yeah, I think that's a shot at your facial hair.
I guess.
I just think it is.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But in the meantime, I want to take this time to tell everybody, join us live this Sunday at the Folin Warehouse in Plano, Collin County. Get ready. We coming to see you. Kendrick, that's
Plano,
McKinney, Allen, Richard. Now, Wait, I don't think Richard is part of Collin County. I don't think it is. But anyway, Plano, Allen, Anna, Melissa, McKinney, everybody. I think the colony is a part of Collin County. We don't know yet. It's still up in the air. But get ready. We're coming to see you this Sunday. We're going to be at the Folin Warehouse where Shams is going to be throwing the footballs and hitting the pins as she's promised over there on Sunday. But come by and see us. We're going to be having a good time as we will be having the pre-halftime post-game show for the Jets and the Cowboys. Pre-game starts at 2 o'clock. All right, let's get over to the game picks now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. All righty.
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
Let's get some appropriate music here. He's like, okay, thank you for that.
Hey, did y'all see the robots?
Starting off first tomorrow. The who?
The robots at the Chargers game. Did y'all see that?
Yeah. So are people about to become extinct, EA? Is that what I'm understanding? We're not just going to exist anymore. It's just going to be artificial intelligence?
What?
Are we about to be extinct? Are
You're cutting out. I don't understand what the question.
Are human beings about to become extinct?
It's actually still going to be good. They got that defense. And that
Whoa, what is that?
That was O.J. Simpson.
Yeah! Kendrick's guy, our guy, OJ. I heard he's working with Cameron and Mace over there. He's the inside reporter over there. It's a good pick. Don't do that. Don't shake your head at the juice. We don't want to let the juice loose on you. First up, EA. The Vikings will be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow on Amazon. I think that game is.
Yes, Amazon.
Who you got, EA?
I got unfortunately, the Philadelphia Eagles. I want the Vikings to win, but the Eagles look like they're going to probably take that game. So let's go with the Eagles over Vikings.
I'm going to go with Vikings coming off a hot L to Baker Mayfield. I think Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson is going to try to air it out and try to do some nice things. I'm going to take the Vikings.
Give me the Eagles because Kirk Cousins doesn't do well in primetime games. He just
you're right.
On the road, hostile environment. Give me Eagles by 14.
Hey, yeah, I heard a good thing. Everybody's talking about the Jets should bring Tom Brady and Matt Stafford. Somebody's the chick on the lady on ESPN said, why don't the Jets call it the Vikings and try to see if they can get Kirk Cousins for Zach Wilson? I was like, that's actually not a bad idea.
To be honest, they can come get Cooper Rush.
No. Jerry already said we're not in the business of helping them.
No.
Yeah, we're not in the business of helping them out.
Or Will Greer.
I know. I know a guy.
Not happening.
I know a guy that can have Shams. Although somebody on this panel might not like it, but I believe he gave him the nickname TL1.
No. We don't do that.
That's Kendrick's future.
About that. No. You got him in that fine glass. He's just breaking case of emergency. No, that's not emergency. No.
Next up is the division rival game. We got the Bengals taking on the Ravens. hopefully the Ravens can redeem themselves with Shams.
I'm still taking the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals. Bengals gonna be hungry after that first game off. I feel like the the Ravens defense is not all that great because they let Houston do what they did. Houston was moving the ball as well. But give me the Bengals. Bengals by 10.
Kendrick,
I got the Bengals as well. They got to rebound. Come on.
Give me the Ravens. That game was just disturbing on the offensive end for Joe Burrow. That offensive line did not look great. Give me the Ravens. I don't know why. Just give me the Ravens. I'm still in this game.
Joe Burrow, man,
Brian,
give me the
you
Bengals
got the Eagles by 21 and the Bengals by 28.
What's up with you in the 20s tonight? I'm gonna take the Bengals too, Kendrick. I'm gonna join there. Oh, here's one. The Seahawks and the Lions.
Shoot, give me the Lions.
Yeah, I'm on the bandwagon.
Can the
Lions?
Can the Lions handle prosperity? Everybody's talking good about them. Home opener, I think they do. Coach Campbell. Excuse me, sorry, Coach Campbell. Go get them guys in line. Give me the Lions in a blowout.
Ooh. Colts taking on the Texans.
Give me the Texans.
CJ Stroud action.
A clash of rookies. Give me the home team. Give me the Texans. Give me CJ Stroud. Home open. Give me the win. EA. Stop looking at porn now.
Oh, sorry, I was freezing up there. I got the Lions. I got the Lions winning. That's my cousin's husband's brother, who's the best friends with the head coach. So I got to go with Detroit Lions. It's a true story.
Now we moved to the Colts and the Texans. We used while we froze up. While you froze up, we moved to the Colts and the Texans. Who wins?
Oh, sorry, but Colts Texans.
No,
give me the Texans all day.
I'm gonna take the Colts. They were right there with the close to a win, so I'm gonna take the Colts. Next up, this would be interesting. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Chicago Bears.
Give me Baker Mayfield going 2-0.
Oh, Baker Mayfield all day.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Are you becoming a Baker fan, Shams?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
The Bears are just that awful.
I
I love Justin Fields, but I don't see it happening.
I saw a team quit week 1, and it was the Chicago Bears. They quit week 1. Give me the Buccaneers in this one.
I'm gonna take the Buccaneers too. What about you, EA?
Baker Mayfield, let's do it.
All right.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Bake. Next up, the Chiefs and the Jaguars.
Woo! Game of the week.
Stop it. Don't do that. It's not game of the week.
I mean, two of the best quarterbacks in the league. Game of the week. Go ahead, Sham.
Oh, what?
Give me the Jaguars in an upset. An upset in the.
There you go. There you go.
Yep, I'm with you, Sam. Put me down for the Jaguars too. Duval.
Yeah. Even you, Walt.
Yep.
Yeah.
15 p.m. baby. You can't stop him.
He got stopped.
Oh, the Lions just stopped him. The Lions just stopped him last week. What are you talking about?
But then again, we start new this week. It's all right. We started again.
See, you're right. Yeah, the season starts this week. Hey,
low key, that's what I said about LSU. Their season opener was last week.
That's right.
I don't remember that.
That's what it was. Eddie Robinson rolling over his grave.
So Travis Kelce going
anyway.
So Travis Kelce going to play?
Yes, is Travis Kelce going to play? We know Chris Jones just got signed. But give me the Jaguars. Big.
Right.
And when I mean the Jaguars big, I mean 38-20. Big Jaguars roll.
Because I don't think Darius Tony bounces back.
I think Brian's doing a bit.
Hey, you know what, Shams? He was talking some noise to the Giants too. I was like, hey, bro.
Well, that's because Giants fans started with him after the game that he lost on the other day and had all those drop balls, and he
but Shams, you can't go off Twitter and then turn around, then get back on Twitter, talk noise, then go back off of it.
Oh yeah. I said he was trash for that, but also I said they having a mid off.
You gotta stay there.
They having a mid off. They're having a trash off. So
okay, here's one, and Shams, we forgot to mention this guy on his debut. He had a good debut last week. Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers are taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta looks pretty decent too. That's actually going to be. I think it's going to be
a good debut.
Yeah, I think that's actually going to be a good game, and nobody's going to see that as a good game, because nobody's going to circle that and say, "Oh my God, this is going to be a good game." Bijan looked great, but give me the Falcons.
Kendrick.
Give me the Falcons. And also at home, Bijan Robinson continues staying hot. There's two. I like the weapons. London, Pitts. I like the weapons they got. Give me the Falcons. It's gonna be a high scoring game up in the 30s. But give me the Falcons, edging them out 38-35.
Yeah, but even though Pitts didn't have a good game,
Atlanta.
You got I guess I got to be the lone wolf here. I love what Jordan Love did out there this past Sunday. Give me Jordan Love and the Packers. I'm on the bandwagon. Hey, don't matter. He put the points up. He came out there to play, and he played. So give me Jordan Love.
Multiple shaking head.
Drake London will have a good game. Falcons by 21. You guys are all going to be wrong about that game.
What is up with doing these blowouts?
Yeah, what's up with you, chicken?
Yeah, I know. Brian's been picking everything by double digits.
Nobody's good. Raiders and the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Boy.
I think the Bills bounce back.
I'm going to tell you something. This is a must-win, not just for the Bills. This is a must-win for Josh. He looked terrible. I mean, he looked absolutely terrible. He bounces back, but I think the Raiders make it close. Give me 23-20. Game-winning field goal by the Bills to win it.
I'm with Kendrick there. Yeah, they really need this. Is a must-win for the Bills. They're in AFC. They were in the AFC title game so many times, and if they start out 0-2, they're done. They're smoked. They're finished. Josh Allen has a big game.
Let me explain something to you. Do you know that if it wasn't that there would be no internet if it wasn't for porn? Porn has helped launch the internet, and that's why I can never bet against it. I am taking Jimmy G for the win. Give me Jimmy G. Next up, Chargers and Titans.
You talking about? I'm gonna
Justin better get this game.
Yeah, you talking about a must win. The Chargers right back in there. Yeah, it's a must win. They can't not start off 0-2 and have any chance of playoff hopes. The AFC is difficult. It's deep. But give me the Chargers, must win. They got to get this win, especially against a team that's really not that good.
What are we talking must win?
It's a must win for the Chargers. It's a must win for the Chargers.
J-Herb is going to go for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. Book it.
Shams.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah, of course, I can never turn my back on K-Mo and Herb. Oh God, 49ers and the Rams. The 49ers about to be 2-0.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Stop
it.
it.
Don't tell me
Stop it.
You bought in. Don't tell me you bought in. Don't tell me you bought in, EA.
Stop it. Reality comes.
Matt Stafford.
Reality comes week 2. Reality comes week 2. Give me the San Francisco going.
The Rams said we used to run this.
Yeah.
The Rams said we used to run this division.
Yeah, you ain't running it now. Give me the 49ers by 17 in this game.
All right.
Wow.
Next up, a snooze fest. Two bad teams, the Giants and the Cardinals.
Giants.
Give me
There's
the Cardinals.
no way. There's no way the
Yeah,
Giants can go out and just.
The Cardinals. You know what?
Give me the Cardinals. I think I'm
Give me the Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the Cardinals too. Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos.
Ooh.
Give me Denver.
Yes, Denver.
Hey, EA, you gonna like
Although
this?
the Commanders snuck by with one. Listen, guys, I know I shouldn't be worried, but I'm a little worried about this Commanders team. They sneaky. They kind of sneaky good.
Yeah, they almost got beat by Arizona.
They got.
I'm just saying.
Almost got beat by Arizona, and Sam Howell got popped.
He did.
But, yeah,
he got hit.
Yeah,
he
gonna
shot
like
two.
this.
I think the Broncos. All right, what is it?
You gonna like this? It's from your. It's one from your old 1310 The Ticket Heroes. Give me Washington.
Okay.
I want to take the Broncos, but man, Washington. I'm gonna stick. Russell Wilson gets his first win this week. If not, I don't see Russell Wilson being around Denver too much longer.
Damn.
Sunday Night Football. The Dolphins and the Patriots.
Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna like that. She ain't gonna like
Yeah,
that.
Dolphins about to put a lot of water on those Patriots right there.
You know what? It's a game where everybody says, "Boy, they gonna kill him."
Don't do it.
Bill Belichick always got something, but nothing accounts for speed. not even Bill Belichick can count for that much speed. Give me Dolphins by 20.
No.
Yeah, I'm with that. Now apparently this is the week where we're gonna have 2 Monday Night Football games, Shams.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're not good.
Which one will you be watching?
Well, they're gonna be right after each other. So, Shams, first up, you're gonna have the Saints and the Panthers.
You know what's funny about this? They're both an hour apart.
Yeah, one's at 6:15, one is at 7:15.
Well, hey, yeah, they don't plan this thing going to overtime or anything. They plan on getting this game over with and getting it over and done with. It's not gonna be long. We're not gonna be here too much longer in this game. So they did it right.
Who's the first game?
Saints and the Panthers.
Saints gonna win.
Okay, I agree with that. And then the next one is the Browns and the Steelers.
Browns gonna win.
Give me the Saints in the first one, even though Derek Carr did not look that great in the game. It's kind of up and down. But give me the Saints because of inexperience at the quarterback position. And give me the Cleveland Browns going 2-0 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah.
Mr. Azad?
I got the Browns and I got the Panthers.
Browns and the Panthers.
Browns-Panthers.
All right. And last but not least, 325, where you can see us over at the Foaling Warehouse. Pre-game will start at 2 o'clock. Join us live. Me, myself, Shams, and Kendrick will be there. Come have a good time. They got good food and the atmosphere of throwing the footballs, hitting the pins. It's gonna be a fun afternoon. Come hang out with us and watch the game. What we're gonna be?
Shams, no footballs.
What'd you say?
She said, "What? Let's see Shams throw footballs. Remember, guys, you got to hit a striker and hit the red pin to get your name on the Wall of Fame. I'm going for the Wall of Fame this time, Kendrick. I'm gonna get my name put on there. Oh, you get to pull the horn.
Okay.
You get to pull horn.
You pull that horn?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the horn. Pull the horn. I'm going for it. Let me get in this game. I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna homer it up. No problem here. Just because I'm wearing the Cowboys shirt doesn't matter. I'm still gonna take the Cowboys. I'm homering it up. Shams, who you got?
I'm gonna be a homer too, I guess, because I got the Cowboys winning.
I just would like to make it known, even if Rodgers was playing, we bust him up too. So it's got nothing to do
No,
with
I was gonna take with Aaron Rodgers. I was taking the Jets.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, listen. That offense was
I can't make my official prediction tonight, and that will be on the pregame show. But I'll give you guys a hint. The star rises.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for that hint.
Okay.
If I can't pick up from that, I don't know what else I can pick up from.
Well, guys,
Like
I see it like
just
this.
like Sham, until Aaron Rodgers went down. So give me the Cowboys now. What type of fans are you?
Well, guys, no. Before I had the Jets winning this because of Aaron Rodgers in there. But let me tell you something, guys. After seeing what I saw offensively from the Jets, I'm gonna say it right now. Put it on. Well, I know I ain't. This is a Maverick thing gone Cowboys. Cowboys will win, guarantee.
And with that, we're gonna have an L.
Ain't no way they can lose. Ain't no way they can lose this.
So what's gonna happen is when we get to the phone house, you're gonna say, "Oh, I've noticed that the Jets have beat the Cowboys 10 times last time." Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the Jets. Is what I'm gonna do.
They have?
Hey, Kendrick, I guess you don't do that guaranteed much for the Mavericks, do you?
That's what you're gonna do.
Oh, I do that too. I do it a lot too.
Yeah, you're gonna do that. You're gonna get there and say, "Oh, I noticed the Cowboys haven't beat the Jets since."
There's no chance.
Hey, you remember last time?
No way.
Remember the last time we played the Jets?
Yeah, but that was Jason Garrett. That's fraud coaching. But there's no way they lose this game. No.
Hey, EA, this is one of the reasons why I chose the Giants the other night.
They can't lose. Listen, Sham, they can trip over and get a win in this game. There's no way they can lose. No way we are losing this game.
There you go.
We are winning this game. If I don't guarantee another game, this guaranteed year, I'm guaranteeing this one. We will win this game. Book it.
Well,
all right, Jimmy Johnson.
Just in case things get out of hand over there at the foul.
It's homecoming this weekend. It's home. You know how college put homecoming. EA, it's homecoming weekend.
Yeah, I got
it's you. Homecoming
I got
weekend
you.
this week. Winning this. We're gonna be running trick plays, and then we may put in the backup quarterback on this. Oh, we got this.
Wow.
Shams, we got it. We got it. No way we can lose this.
Hey, EA, this is what he was doing, and this is why I went with the Giants.
Well, that's your issue.
Kendrick.
You know what, Walt? You ought to be shaming yourself putting that polo up right now.
I'll be ready to go if things get out of hand over at the phone. Warehouse.
Ye a little faith. Guarantee.
Woo! Well, it gonna guarantee a win or guarantee a loss. Either way, I'll be prepared to go. Ready to go.
You talking about me? Your ass must be hurt sitting on that fence.
I took the Cowboys.
Why you hold that giant polo?
Chef, can you tell people where they can find you at?
You can find me on Instagram. I'm
Monica
_Murray. You can find me on Twitter or X or whatever. Simply _Shamarie. Facebook, Shamarie.
Guarantee it, Shams. It's okay.
What?
Go ahead and guarantee it. Guarantee it, Shams. It's okay.
No, I'm not guaranteeing nothing.
No, you guarantee that win. Come on.
I ain't guaranteeing nothing.
Oh man, what's wrong with you? Don't go and put the chest out there so you can guarantee it. It's okay. We're winning this.
EA, can you tell people where they can find you at?
The stars
Yes, you
rise.
can follow me on Twitter at EA Sports DFW. You can follow me on the gram at EA Azad 60. You could also catch me on my podcast, Turn Off Your Mics. A new episode should be out tonight or tomorrow morning with Creighton Branch and myself. And, of course, you can always catch me on the Ticket, 96.7-1310, the Ticket.
So this turn up the whatever. What kind of podcast is this?
I've been doing it for a while now, since March.
And you know what, Shams? I'm gonna give him his credit. It's actually pretty good. I listened to it one day.
Well, I'm asking what it's about.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's actually
all
pretty
sports
good.
and entertainment.
I'm not gonna get front on him.
We gotta go over there and listen to him talk about how everybody needs to score every possession and all of that, and on that one too.
Lord, here we go again. Here we go again.
Does he interrupt his co-host over there too?
Let's talk about movies.
Do you interrupt your other host?
Yeah, he probably does. Hey, Kendrick. I mean, not Kendrick. EA.
Yeah.
EA. I'm gonna give you credit. And today before I got here, me and Quincy was talking today, and he's got a lot of praise about you. He said you've become a very polished broadcaster.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Except for when Shams is in the room, then you just suck. You're not a polished broadcaster. You just suck when Shams is around.
She's my kryptonite.
But yeah, man. No, for real though. I checked it out one day, and you guys doing something good over there. I'm proud of you, EA. You've as Quincy said, man, you're a whole different broadcaster. If you listen to yourself from when you started with us to now, you just sound like a whole different person.
This is too much praise for him.
I don't know if I should give credit to Jeff Catlin or myself or what, or who give credit to, but you've turned it around. With that being said, you can follow me.
Let's give it to you all
on Twitter. No, don't give me out of credit. Don't do it. You can find me at Big Walt Dog 88 on Twitter. You can follow me Walt Chisholm on Facebook. You can follow the show bFb-DFW on Twitter, Instagram, and our newly TikTok account. You can follow the show. It is Business DFW on Facebook, and I think I said YouTube is bFb-DFW. But most importantly, come see us this Sunday. Come see Kendrick live. Well, where we think he'll still be a Cowboy fan by the time the game starts on
yeah, man, guaranteeing it.
If not,
no way we can lose.
Some tell me the game comes around on Sunday, he'll be a Jets fan because he would have done some research on something. But when you get a chance, come see us this Sunday. We're gonna have a good time over there, throwing the balls and hitting the pins.
They wings good over there.
What'd you say, Shams?
Their wings were good.
Oh, I think his computer died. Yes, they're wing. I think I'm gonna try the pizza that they got this time. I'm gonna get us a pizza this time.
I want wings.
Yeah, well, don't worry, we'll get you.
Wings last week.
I can eat wings.
No, you can never listen. You can never go wrong with wings. Don't do that. Never go wrong with wings.
Black folks and they chicken.
What do people of European descent? What do people of European descent eat? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't answer that. We'll see y'all Sunday. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do the best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around. Hey, Coach, put that thing away.
Oh!